Hey everybody, welcome back to Everyday Barbecue. My name is Mike, and today we're going to do another slow cooker recipe. Coming up right now. Okay, we're going to get right into this recipe. Now, just wanted to give you my lowdown on slow cooking in general. I've done it before in other slow cooking videos. I don't like to use the slow cooker on high. I like to use the slow cooker on low. Your food is going to maintain a lot more of its flavor if it's cooked at a lower temperature, and I like to go a little bit longer. So in other words, overnight cooks are great. That's what we're doing tonight, but I don't like to force a slow cooker cook to be done in 4 to 6 hours. I like to give it 8, 10, 12 hours so that last couple hours can just be on the keep warm setting of your slow cooker. That's going to allow all those flavors as things cool down to re-permeate into whatever it is that's in there. So we're going to use that same philosophy today. We're doing an overnight cook, and we're going to get started with this right away. So I'm going to go over the ingredients as I put them in the slow cooker, and I'll have all the details down in the description. Let's get started. So I always start by spraying the slow cooker with some nonstick. Now let's get these chuck roasts in here at the bottom. And these two together are just under 4 pounds. This is probably about 3 3/4 pounds of chuck roast. All right, so now we've got some garlic powder, salt, black pepper, oregano, some cumin, some chopped cilantro. I have 1 bay leaf, and I have 2 chipotle peppers here with about a teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half of the adobo sauce. You can definitely use the whole can of chipotle peppers if you want. These I just buy in the can, but they're so powerful in terms of flavor that they'll just overtake this. So I just like to stick with 1 or 2 peppers, a little bit of the sauce, and I like to let the rest of these seasonings kind of play a role too, instead of just letting it be all about the chipotle. Now in this recipe, you can also add onion. You can add some canned tomatoes or stewed tomatoes to this if you like. I tend to like it this way, but I've done it the other way and it's good. I like to do the onion after this, just chopping it up and putting it raw on the tacos or the burritos, or even if you're just going to make like a burrito bowl and go low carb. I just like to use that raw chopped onion, but you're certainly welcome to put them in the slow cooker and let them stew overnight with the chuck roast if that's what you like. So now we're just going to add a little bit of broth just to get these things kind of mixed together and get a little bit of steam going in here. And there we go. That's maybe about a cup to a cup and a half of broth. So from here, we're going to set our slow cooker to low, and we're going to cover this up, and we're going to let it go overnight. So in the morning, we'll shred this, we'll remove any unwanted fat, give it a good mix, and then we're going to set this to keep warm and just let it sit at that temperature for as long as we want. You can have it for dinner the next night, you can have it for lunch. If you're doing a party or you're doing some kind of a brunch, this would be a good way to do it too overnight. It's time for me to go to bed. It's going to be hard to sleep. It's going to smell great in the house. It's probably a good problem to have. I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, it's morning, and you can see that these are very tender. They've reduced in size quite a bit, but that's fine. That's to be expected. So now we just need to shred these up. Okay, I have shredded this up. I've removed most or all of the unwanted fat. I've left the bay leaf in here, and pretty much just going to switch this to keep warm now and just let all of these flavors re-permeate into this meat. So you can serve this anywhere from an hour to several hours later after you've done the shredding. You just want time for all these juices to reabsorb into the meat after you've lowered the temperature to like a warm temperature versus a cooked temperature. So we're going to put the lid back on this. We're going to let it go, and I'll see you when it's ready to serve. I just got home from work and we're ready to serve this stuff up. I ended up working a little bit later than I wanted to, but my family's already been into this, and you can see this is just so succulent. It has sat long enough that it has absorbed a lot of these juices. The smell is just absolutely unbelievable. So I've cut up some onion and some cilantro. I've got a lime here. I've got some cheese. I'm just going to put some of this in a bowl, top it with some cilantro, some onion, some cheese, squeeze a little lime juice on there, and I'm going to eat my dinner. All right, I put that in a bowl, and I'm going to add some onion to that. A little bit of cilantro. And some nice cheese. Squeeze some of this lime in here. Cheers, everybody. All right, that's crazy delicious. This was a work day for me. I'm tired, I'm hungry, I want to eat my dinner. I'll see you guys on the next episode.